Now let's talk about control and prevention. Now this product is a little different from other things that you might see on the market. As a foaming insecticide, it is applied to the areas and expands. So it delivers that effective dose of DOT when it expands. So that foam is mainly a carrier for the active ingredients so that they can go deep into drains. If you put this straw into a void and push the actuator, it is going to trigger the fluid to come out, and it expands to fill all of the areas in that void, leaving residual material and contaminating any food sources that the small flies or cockroaches were using. So that talks about how our Nibor-D is highly effective because it turns that material into bait, and it is an extremely long-lasting product. As you all know, borates are simply amazing when it comes to pest control because they are so effective at sticking around. They stay around, they're not going to be broken down by sunlight, they're not going to be broken down by any other forces. The borates will be there as long as they are on the surface. So until the insect walks over and removes it, or someone uses a power washer to wash it off, those borates will be there for the life of that application. Let's get more into the reproductive and developmental controls that are built into this dual action product. Pyriproxyfen is a juvenile hormone mimic. Now, what does that really mean? It means that it likes to keep things in a juvenile state, so it doesn't like to let things molt and advance to the next stage. So when it's an egg, that egg doesn't become a larvae doesn't become a pupa, and a pupa doesn't become an adult. But it also means that adult may lay sterile eggs. So it's a very, very broad scale product as well. Pyriproxyfen is active on more pests than many other insect growth regulators. That's why we chose it for this product. Now let's talk about infestation prevention. When you have an infestation that is just beginning, you go into a commercial facility and you see a few red-eyed fruit flies, but you never see a few forward flies, you see 1,000 or 0. So let's talk about the red-eyed fruit flies. You see a few red-eyed fruit flies. Now you're going to want to apply the product in the areas that you think the fruit flies are present now, but you can also do a preventative treatment and treat all of the areas that are likely to be infested by the red-eyed fruit fly. So anywhere you find those conducive conditions that are perfect for the growth, there already may be larvae present, but you don't see adults present. So do a thorough inspection, and along with all of your sanitation controls, think about Nibor-D plus IGR for all of your applications to prevent these fly populations from spreading from one area to the other, or just to prevent them from happening in the first place.